Hello, you must be the mother of little Eve. I am Mr. Green. I'm sorry for the wait, it's been quite hectic this evening. Some of my pupils were interesting, to say the least. But not Eve. This should be a breeze. Oh, of course. Please make yourself comfortable. I love your coat, by the way. It complements your figure. So, this is your first parent-teacher meeting, right? I mean, I see you pick up Eve from school, but it's nice to finally meet you. Now, Eve, I see she's not here with you. Oh, she's at home. With her father. Babysitter. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to tell you that Eve is doing really well in school. She's top of her class in, well, everything. She's a smart girl. Her scores in tests are above average. Her level of communication is impressive, to say the least. And her reading ability is far beyond what I would expect from anyone her age. Her homework is always on time. I'm always needing to buy more stickers to put in her book. I gather she has very smart parents. I can see she's very clearly well looked after at home. She has very supportive parents. Her packed lunch are always Michelin star worthy, and I can see she's very happy. Tell me, though, I only ever see you pick her up after school. Does her dad work? Oh, he's not in her life anymore. It's just you. Ah, so you're a single parent. I never would have guessed. Not with how well Eve is looked after, and how well you carry yourself. You do it all by yourself? You know, I'm very impressed. Eve is a wonderful child, but she can be quite a handful at times, you must know. Being so young and energetic, with a mind as creative and big as hers. It must be challenging, though, at times. Have you ever thought about, having someone else in your life? Just curious. I mean, honestly, it's not like there's a shortage of men who would throw themselves at you. You have? Oh, having a child puts them off. That's a shame. Eve would make such a lovely daughter. Watching her grow would be such a privilege, and seeing what she will accomplish would be so exciting. It's just too bad at her young age she'll forget all about me when she grows up. What's that? Her homework. You find it difficult helping her in maths? Well, I can't say I blame you, Once kids leave school, they never go over it again. What we once thought was easy can become very challenging. When I had to do my teacher training, I was shocked at how much I needed to go over again. I can go over some of it with you, though. You are my last meeting today. We have time. Just so you can help Eve with her homework. Does that sound good? Let me sit a bit closer. So, here is probably the most challenging part for her age group. See this triangle? This square marking in the corner means it's a right angle. That means it's 90 degrees. And this other angle here says it's 70 degrees. Now, this angle says x, and the question says find x. Do you know how to work it out? No, don't be silly. You're not stupid. We aren't born with this knowledge. That's what school is for. To teach us how to answer questions in life. Like what's x? The most important question in the universe, as far as maths goes. I'm kidding. Once she passes her exams, she can forget all about this. So really, all you need to know for this question is that all angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. That's right. This right angle, 90 degrees, plus 70 degrees is... Wait. Let me get a calculator. For a maths teacher, I'm really not very good at maths myself. It's 160 degrees. Now, Remember when I said that all angles add up to 180? Well, subtract 160 from 180 and that gives you 20. So that's the answer. X equals 20. Let's do another one. Another triangle. Shows a right angle, and this other angle is 45 degrees. Can you find X? Yes, that's it. 180 minus 90 minus 45 is 45. You know, I would like to support you more. No, this isn't something I offer other parents. There's just something about you. Not that you need my help, but I'd like to. In any way I can. You know, maybe even some private tuition for Eve. Or, well, you. Maybe it's just the suppressed father in me, but I would really like to see Eve succeed in life. I mean, I know she will, but it will be nice to see. Don't answer now, just think about it. By the way, I absolutely love your jumper. Cashmere, right? It will obtain from cashmere goats, prized for its warmth and softness. Yeah, I got that from Google, can you tell? Can I touch it? I am such a softie for quality. It's so soft, so warm. And it goes really well with your coat. You have a great sense of style, you know. I am a fan. And not just now. Every time I see you after school, you are rocking something slick. What's that? You like my shirt? Well, thank you. Of course you can touch it. It's not quite cashmere, but it gets the job done. You know, just being work appropriate. I'm glad you like it, though. So, tell me more about yourself. I'm intrigued. What do you do for work? Really? I was right. Eve does have a smart parent. How do you balance all that with raising Eve so well? That is incredible. I've always wanted to raise a child. I just never found the right person to do it with. A girl like Eve deserves the best, and from what I've seen, that's what she has. I've always wanted a daughter, you know, to paint each other's nails, play with makeup. That surprises you. I'm not as manly as I look. Is that a bad thing? I'm just teasing you. Eve's such a beautiful name. I take it you chose it? I figured. Well, it looks like all the others have gone. It's just the two of us here. I'm not keeping you, am I? No? Good. About Eve, well, I don't really know what else to say. If anything, keep up the good work. You're getting a promotion at work and you're not sure how you're going to keep up with Eve's schoolwork. Well, as I said, I would love to help, to support you in any way you see fit, you and Eve. You would like that? No, don't be silly. I'm offering because I genuinely want to help. Plus, maybe I'll get to know you a bit better. You're a very interesting and admirable person. Maybe I could take you out for dinner one day and... Yeah? Next Friday? That works for me. Sorry, just checking we are alone. Let me tell you something. I like you. I like you a lot. Every time I see you pick up Eve, I can't take my eyes off you. I need to pull myself together. I take my job as a teacher very seriously, and this is unprofessional of me. But I don't take it back. That's how I feel. At school, my only priority is my duty as a teacher, but outside of school, I'm just a regular guy. So, how do you feel now? I know, this is a difficult position I've just put us in, but I can assure you, this won't affect Eve in any way. We are reaching the end of the academic year, and I won't be her teacher next year, which just gives me a few short months left as a teacher. That sounds good. My heart is fluttering. I feel so happy. I would like that. Would like you. So, here's my number. Can I touch your jumper again? So, Friday? See you then. I look forward to it. Hey, wow, you look stunning. I caught you in the corner of my eye and instantly knew that only one person knows how to dress so well. How are you? Allow me to get a seat for you. Still calling me Mr. Green, are you? Very well, Mother of Eve. Let's keep this to a first name basis. I would like that. You're out of breath. Is everything alright? Oh, really? You finished work late and had to rush home for a babysitter who didn't show up on time. And you didn't want to be late for me. Hey, I appreciate you thinking about me, but really, don't ever worry about making me wait, okay? We have a lot going on at work, with that promotion and all. And on top of that, being a single mother can't be easy. I can only imagine the efforts that go into your daily life. Besides, as I said, you look great. You really do. And based on your appearance, I wouldn't have even guessed you rushed here. Let me order some water for you. Hello. Gotta get some water, please. Thank you. I haven't been here before. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself by making our first date a disaster. Tell me, how are you with chopsticks? I'm useless, but it's all part of the experience. Let's take a look at the menu. I haven't even checked what food they serve. All part of the surprise. No idea what this is. Nor that. Or this. Well, perhaps I should have done some research. What do you think? Anything take your fancy? You too? Well, this should be exciting. Not knowing what we are ordering. I have an idea. I order one thing, you choose another, and we can share. Just in case one of them ends up being disgusting. Ordering two things should increase the chances of at least one of them being palatable, right? Just some statistics. Can't suppress the math teacher inside me. So, what are you in the mood for, drinks-wise? Do you like wine? Red or white? Red it is. I'll let you choose which one. I really don't know my wines apart. Let me just call a waiter. Hello? We're ready to order. I'll have a number 3, a number 5, and which wine would you like? Yeah, that one. Also, could you bring 2 extra plates, please? No. That will be all for now. Thank you. It's a nice place. Was recommended by a friend. He's a food connoisseur, pretty much. I mean, that's not his job. He just loves food. My shoulder. What? Oh, well. That's embarrassing. I didn't even notice. Damn thing must be permanent if it didn't wash out. Sorry, kids. One of them must have flicked ink on me from their fountain pens. I think I know who. They do it to each other all the time. I think I'm going to have to start confiscating those damn pens. Still, though, weren't we the same back then? Well, I was, at least. Quite a prankster. Got into a lot of trouble at school. Nothing serious, just for being annoying. Now it's my turn to be the teacher. What goes around comes around, it seems. Karma, I guess. Eve's been talking a lot about me, has she? Ooh, enlighten me. What has she been saying? Just things. What aren't you telling me? So she's taking a shining to me. Well, I've noticed Eve is starting to get more comfortable around me. Perhaps a little too comfortable. The other day she stuck a kick me sign on my back. Would you believe it? I had no idea. Must have had it on for half a day until a colleague told me. Of course, I was not angry with her at all. I thought it was adorable, a harmless prank. Like me, as a kid. I only know it was her because she owned up to it. And I respect that. It's good to have fun, but even more so to take responsibility. She's very mature for her age. But that does make me wonder about her mischief. Did she inherit that from you? Tell me, now it's your turn. What were you like at school? Really? You were a little shit, you say. Well, that makes two of us. Well, three of us, if we include Eve. I have a soft spot for Eve, and I think she knows it. Of course, I like all the other pupils too, but Eve has a special place in my heart. I do see a lot of myself in her. Of course, that is just between the two of us, right? Also, she reminds me of you. The resemblance is remarkable. She seems to have won the genetic lottery, inheriting your looks. Oh, you're blushing. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Looks interesting. Smells good, though. Right. Now, whose is who? I can't even remember what I ordered. Oh, take whichever one you like the look of most. Okay, so you want to do half and half. Good thinking. I'm glad we got those extra plates. Now, where do I start? Oh, it's slimy. This will be a dinner to remember, at least. Right, now. Let me try using the chopsticks. Come on, work, please. I'm embarrassing myself. No, I'm not going to ask for a fork. That's the coward's way out. Say, you're pretty good. Have you done it before? Can you Teach me. Like that. No, let's try picking this up. Yay, I did it. No, I dropped it. 5-second rule. Nah, I'm kidding. No idea what's been on that floor. I'll pick it up, though. The staff shouldn't have to clean up after my incompetence. Tastes good. How'd you find it? Well, I'm glad. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of restaurant, apparently. So, what can you tell about me? Oh, really? I like surprises and taking chances. Is that a good thing? Well, I took a chance with you, and I'm glad I did. So, where would you have chosen? Oh, that's how it is. I'll just have to wait and see until next time. You tease. Good choice of wine. You have good taste. I mean, I already knew you did. Not sure I'll be able to finish more than one glass. I'm a bit of a lightweight. Can I just... There. You had a strand of hair about to touch your food. You have really nice hair. So smooth. So soft. Whatever brand of shampoo you use should hire you to advertise for them. Okay, I know, that was cheesy. My hair? Well, thank you. Yes, of course you can touch it. I do like that. Your nails running through my hair. Speaking of which, I love what you've done with them. No way, Eve did them. What an artist. Can she do mine too? No, I'm serious. Maybe one day, then. You have something to tell me. Wait, before you do, this has nothing to do with the wine, right? You're not tipsy, are you? Arsehole, am I? I know you're just playing. I do love being able to roast each other, but knowing we don't mean it. Okay, so, what were you going to say? So, Eve said something else about me. She keeps asking when we'll marry. Gosh, I take it she watches a lot of Disney movies. So she likes me and says you smile when she talks about me. Damn, I'm blushing so hard right now. What if I told you? She said something similar to me too. Not in front of the class, don't worry. But when I'm tutoring her after school. She tries to hug me sometimes, when she sits next to me. And it melts my heart. Even more so that I simply cannot let her do it, as her teacher. Well, the food was actually great. Are you in the mood for dessert? Oh, what? You don't want me to change the subject? Trust me, we will get back to it. Let's just go somewhere more private first. I could get into a lot of trouble if someone heard what I was saying about one of my pupils. So, about dessert. Good, me neither. I'm stuffed. So, it's dark outside. Would you let me walk you home? It would reassure me a lot, knowing you got home safely. Yes, thank you. Let me just get the bill. Hello? Could I have the bill, please? Yes, it was delicious, thank you. My compliments to the chef and all the staff. Ah, here we go. No, please, put your purse away. I've got this. I insist. This is my treat. Okay. How about this? I get the bill, you cover the tip, and next time it can be on you. Great. Oof. I can barely stand up. I'm so full. So, you lead the way. It's quite chilly tonight. I didn't dress up for it. Your coat looks nice and toasty. No, don't worry about me. I will just... Oh, you're wrapping your arm around mine. No, don't move it. I like it there. Plus, my hands are warmer than yours. Let me warm yours as we walk. Look at us. We must look like such a cute couple. Okay, back to what I was saying earlier before I changed the subject. I'm just going to go for it and speak from the heart. We are both adults with responsibilities, and I'm not here to waste your time. I really do like you. I had a really great night. Yes, the restaurant was nice, but I enjoyed your company even more. And when you mentioned it next time, my heart skipped a beat, because it told me we can do it again. And I want to take this further. I've been thinking about you and Eve a lot. More than even I realize. I really would like to be in your life some more. I'm starting to see Eve more and more as a daughter, and, if you let me, I would like to step up and act as her father figure. No, not act. I mean become. And you, I promise you, this isn't the wine talking. I think we would make a good team. We are quite alike, you and I. We have our priorities aligned. At least, that is what I believe. But I haven't let you speak yet. How do you feel about all this? That felt good. Again. So, you live just around the corner. I was hoping for a longer walk, more time with you. Ah, we're here. When can I see you again? I'm not sure I'll be able to focus until I do. So, this is it. Until then, come here. I had a really great time tonight. Thank you. And one more thing. Well, give Eve a little kiss on the forehead for me. Good night. I really can't wait to see you again. And thank you for letting me treat you to such a good dinner. So this angle is 36. Can you find x? No, Eve. You can't just point to x and say there it is. Try again. I know it's boring, but it's important. Hey, being a math teacher is not lame. Oh hey, I didn't hear you come home. How was work? Stressful. I'm sorry. You've had a long day. Come here. I made a pot roast. It's cooking now, so you could come home to warm food. What did you call me? Idiot? Why? What do you mean? What's on my back? Oh, you... Eve, when did you put this on my back? It must have been there for hours. Please don't tell me it was on my back the whole journey back from school. I mean, having an A4 sized paper saying idiot stuck to my back is quite hard to justify when trying to prove otherwise. But for that, you've earned yourself some more homework. Now you have to answer question 5, A to E. Ah, whatever. Take a break. You're done for the day, and so am I. So, how long have we been dating for now? A few months, and you finally let me cook for you. I'm sure you'll love it. That is, unless the little prankster put some salt in it or something. She is quite the handful, isn't she? More so in the comforts of her own home than in school. Well, she gets away with it, doesn't she? Being as intelligent as she is means that only half her brain is needed to do the math, while the other half can scheme a prank of some sort. I do like this arrangement we have. You have started finishing work later, and I'm able to take Eve home from school and tutor her. It lets me get closer to her, and to you. You know, if I'm honest, back when I first met you, in that parent-teacher meeting, when I offered you help with Eve and, well, yourself, deep down I thought you would refuse the offer. But I'm so glad you came to entrust me with more and more. Especially entrusting me with Eve. But, if I may be so bold as to say, I don't even think Eve needs more tuition. She is already above her year group. Soon she's going to have to start tutoring me. And there's something I was wanting to speak to you about. I have spoken with other teachers, and they all agree. Eve's intelligence is limited only by the year group she's in. So, I've been thinking, what if we put her in the year above? Of course, we can discuss this another time, whenever you would like to talk about it. Okay, Eve has left the room. Come here. I've missed you. I've missed your smell. This is the best part of my day. Seeing you. And I'm so happy I'm able to see you more and more.
Hey, what's wrong? You look stressed. What's going on at work? Your boss is an asshole. I'm so sorry. It must be tough. I can see how hard you are being worked. But Eve will soon see it, and will come to appreciate the hard work you do, and see you for the amazing mother you are. I know. Stay here. Sit on the couch. I'm just gonna stand behind you and give you a back rub. Oh, honey, you have so many knots here in your shoulders. Let me work at them. That's it. Just relax. You have come home from work. Your day is over. Just take this time to slow down. Take your mind off things. And embrace the presence. Maybe we should treat you to a spa and get you a professional masseuse. Eve is so blessed to have you as a mother. Remember that. And remember that even a lioness needs to take a break every now and then. That's right. You're a lioness. Are you going to growl for me? That would be cute. Let's work on your hands now. I imagine you spend a large portion of your day typing away at a computer. And we don't want you to get carpal tunnel syndrome, do we? Give me your hands. I'm just going to work my thumb away around the palm of your hands. You've even got knots here. It looks like I have work to do. Feels weird, doesn't it? But nice, I hope. The sensation of my thumb working around the smoothness of your skin. There we go. Can you feel that? The tight bits of muscle in your hands are now a lot softer. And finally, your fingers. Starting from the base, working my way up to the tips. And there you go. How does that feel? Oh, you don't have to thank me. Can I tell you something? Don't tell Eve, though. Last week, Eve told me that you weren't yourself. I asked her why, but she could not quite put her finger on it. She told me that since you started coming home later, you are much less active. I gather she means that you have been coming home very drained from work. Bless her. She's very empathetic for a child. So, I asked her why. She told me. I wanted to know more about this. And do you know what she said? She said that whenever you see a text from me, even if it's just briefly. There is a spark inside you that ignites, and momentarily, you seem like yourself again. No, don't blush. I think it's so wholesome, and it means the world to me that I make you feel that way. And, if I'm honest, you have that effect on me too. Yep, those were her words. As I said, she excels in all subjects, even poetry, it seems. Oh, can you smell that? The pot roast must be nearly ready. How time flies with the right person. Why don't you change into something a bit more comfortable, and when you are ready, you can dig into the meal I put my heart and soul into.